press conference for the Women's Artistic Gymnastics all-around team final. It's been quite an incredible evening, I'm sure you'll all agree. We've just witnessed some moments that will live with us forever. Delighted to say that we're joined this evening by our bronze medal winner, Larissa Yordaki, Gabby Douglas, who won silver, and our reigning world champion and history maker, Simone Biles. We're also joined by their coaches, Amy Boorman, Kitty Carpenter, and Luciano Sandu. Just as I said there, it's been quite an incredible evening, and before we start, I'd like to maybe just ask a few questions of the gymnast myself. I'd like to start with Larissa, if possible. It was really tough out there, and you were up against some incredible athletes, some real powerful performance. How did it feel to win that bronze medal?
I'm feeling much better now on Friday, but I want much more all the time.
And Gabby, you've now won 2 gold medals, 2 team gold medals at World Championships. This is your first individual medal. How does that compare?
I don't know, it's just so amazing, and it's kind of unbelievable because it's just insane that I'm here at the 2015 World Championships and I have a silver medal, and I never would have thought, like looking back when I came back in the gym, I never would have thought like I would be in second place, and it's an amazing feeling.
Excellent. Simone, this is now your 8th world title, and your 2nd in Glasgow. What keeps you going? How do you continue to keep winning?
What keeps me going is the amazing teammates. We have Mara Crowley, she's always pushing us in the gym. And then we have friends and family always guiding me along the way, and I just never get tired of it.
That's very obvious as well, I think. So I'd now like to open up to the floor for questions. We've got 2 roaming microphones, so when I point to you, we'll just get the mic to you.
This one's for Gabby and for Kitty. Could you just explain what you've done? You came back extra solo to make that kind of progress in 8 months, and how this maybe affects the plan going forward into Rio?
Both, please.
We started off by just physically trying to get prepared, and then started putting routines together with the help of the national staff and the national training camps. Really pushed us to this direction. And it's her hard work and determination that got us here.
Yeah, it's just mainly hard work and just a lot of effort in the gym, and being on the same page with Kitty, and just really getting to know each other and just really bond. And there's more to come, and I'm so excited for the road ahead. So.
Next question.
Hi there, Susan Swarbrick from the Herald. This is for Simone. Simone, if you just had to use 3 words to sum up how you feel right now, what words would you choose?
I guess pretty speechless, and I just keep blowing my own mind because yes, there are like goals that I have, and then I dream of them, and then I make them a reality, and it's just like, I don't even know, I'm just like shocked by myself. Like, if I could crawl out of my skin and see it, it would be like amazing.
I think that was slightly more than 3 words, but take that. Next question.
Simone, you talk a lot about how your routines are so ingrained that you're not really thinking about them, when you're out there on the floor. But I'm curious, when that step out of bounds on the floor exercise, does it go through your brain like, what was that?
Yes, of course. I didn't even know that I could ever land on the red, and whenever I landed on it, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not supposed to be on this. And it was just really different for me because usually I'm like so far away from the corner, and whenever I went out, I was like, oh, I gotta get back on the floor.
For Gabby and Simone, what was this like for you two to stand up on the podium? You know, Simone, you made history as the first to win 3 in a row. Gabby, you're the first reigning Olympic champion to come back and win a medal since '81. So it's not just your places, but your places in history. What kind of thoughts go through your mind about that?
It was just a really amazing feeling, especially to have her by my side, because usually it's Kyla, so it's a little bit different for me. I don't know about her, but it was still a lot of fun, and we just tried to do what we did in practice. And I think for me, I kind of overthought it a lot tonight, just because everyone was like three-peat. But other than that, I just tried to have fun with it and not think about it.
Yeah, I think we both tried to have fun and just go out there and just compete to the best of our abilities and just, really trust ourselves. And I had a lot of fun out there on the floor. And it was just an amazing feeling. And
I think it was better to end on the floor because you can't think about really anything, like you just dance with your music. It was easier.
Next question is just over here, thanks.
This one's for Gabby. We've talked a lot this week about the pressure that Simone must feel trying to go for 3, but you come back and you're the reigning Olympic gold medalist. What does that carry? How do you try to block that out or use that to fuel you when you come into a big competition like this?
I just focus on myself and focus on what I need to do, and I just try not to put that pressure on myself, or else I'll catch myself slipping up. So I just try to do what I've been doing in training and just really believe in my abilities and just go out there and just have fun, but yet be aggressive.
Back over here, please.
This question is for Larissa. I'm just curious, did you talk to Catalina or anybody after qualifying, and how did you sort of get your emotions together to sort of be as composed as you were tonight?
It was so hard for me, but I haven't the coach with me, my parents, my girls, my team, and that it's so awesome for me because today was and just enjoy it and just do it what you can. I don't know, it was so good for me. Yeah.
Thank you.
Back over here, please.
For Larissa also, even though tonight was an individual competition, did you also kind of feel like you were competing for your teammates tonight as well?
Yes. I try revenge on the I try all the time thinking about my girl and support me, and when up on the bars on floor, I think this is for me and for my girl.
Any other questions?
This is a gym nerdy question, forgive me, Amy and Simone. I'm just curious, when you guys were coming up with the biles, which is that, whatever that pass that you guys do, I'm curious, how does that come about, and then what's it like to have something named after you? Because I was talking to Dragulescu about it, and he said it's bizarre.
I don't know, everyone says that. It was one day I was doing full out on the floor, and I kind of landed short, and I was like my Achilles area hurts, and I partially tore something in my calf, I don't really know. And so my coach was like, well, if you don't want to land short, just try a half out. You have to twist really late. And so I just went to the tumble track, and we tried half outs, and then he was just like, okay, you're actually really good at that, let's try to put that in your routine, and nobody's done it, so it could be named after you. So then we had to take it to camp, and they had to look at it, and they're like, okay, well, it's very different, but I'm actually landing most of the time. So I think that's how it came about. Yeah.
Thank you. Back over here, please.
For Gabby, how does this point compare to where you had planned to be by now, and what maybe upgrades or things do you have planned going in the next 9 months before Rio?
Right now, I feel really good, and I'm just I think I'm about 80% and definitely looking forward to the road ahead and putting in some bigger skills in my routines and just cleaning up that, execution area and, just definitely going back in the gym and just working really hard on those big upgrades.
Just back across here, please.
Hi, my question's for Amy. Simone looked, super thrilled after her beam routine. So I wonder what you said, or if you need to say anything to get her pumped for floor, and she hit floor so well after that.
Oh, I think that was the save of the century. That's what I said. And I thought that her execution overall in the routine was good, so I was just trying to keep her mind in that area, not worrying about what the mistake was. Let's focus on what you did well, because that should be reflected in the score, which I thought it was. It was a big major error, but the rest of the routine was pretty solid. And then since she was first on beam, we had and last on floor, she had a really long wait. So it was kind of like, okay, relax now. And then we didn't really even start talking about floor until we got over to floor.
Question over here.
This one is for Larissa. I'm not sure if she is aware, but besides the redemption part of the medal today, she is the only other Romanian to win 2 consecutive medals in the all-around. I just want to ask her if she maybe thinks about a third one, as I'm sure she will try for the gold in Rio, but what about a third consecutive world medal, maybe in 2017?
I don't know now because it was a hard day for me, but was a good one. And I hope the win 1 and 2 medal consecutive on the the next World Championship. Yeah, sorry.
Any other questions? Back there.
It's a question for all of you, 3 of you gymnasts. You're talking about upgrading and improving your D scores. Do you have any specific skills in mind you would like to add before Rio?
I could upgrade my second vault. A 1.5, I've been working at that.
I think for me, definitely vault and floor and a little bit of beam and bars. I guess not floor, actually.
We'll see what happens with the other events. I haven't talked about that yet.
I don't know yet. I don't know yet.
Another question down here. I think we're okay. Any other questions? Ladies and gents, before we end, we've got a few presentations to make to our medal winners.